Hi everyone, welcome to today's vlog. It's going to be a weigh-in update today and just a little chit chat and a catch up because I feel like I haven't done that for absolutely ages. First of all, just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who watches and subscribes and likes, and also for all your lovely comments. I really do appreciate them, so thank you for that. As you can see in the background, I've been sorting lots of things out the last few days. We had last week news that our buyer has got his mortgage. That's all been okayed. So the mortgage survey that was done last week was all fine. He's now got his mortgage. The searches are going through and he is going to have a home buyer survey done, which my estate agent was like, well, that might take a while. This was on Friday. And then yesterday, my estate agent rang up and said it's going to be next week. So this is brilliant news. And yeah, things are really going forward. I don't know, it feels like the energy's changed and we need to get on with it. So we're doing mega sorting out this week. We've listed a load of things on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to go to the tip this afternoon, or the recycling this afternoon. Yeah, so really kind of things have ramped up a bit, as it were. Obviously, we'll see what the survey has to say next week, but I can't see there being any problem with that at all. It's not like a full house survey, it's just a home buyer's survey. I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but the estate agent wasn't concerned. After I'd spoken to him about that, he put the phone down, and about 5 minutes later he rang up again and said, by the way, someone else has put in an offer for your house. And it was, I don't know how long you've been watching me for, but this house sale thing has been a bit of a nightmare. But when we were in Fuerteventura, there was two people. There was our buyer who we've got now, and then there was another lady interested, but she wasn't offering enough money. And apparently she rang up yesterday and offered what I wanted. So the estate agent said to me, well, I've got to ring you and let you know. And I said, no way. I said, you know, we're way down the road. This buyer has already, the one that we're with, has already paid for the searches to be done. He's already paid for a survey. There's absolutely no way I'm going to, you know, put a stop to it. And I've got a good feeling about him. But how good is it that we've got somebody in the pipeline if anything was to go wrong? So again, feeling really positive about the whole thing. So yeah, very excited. Martin and I keep getting like, 1 minute we're really excited, the next minute we're like, what are we doing? Are we mad? So yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster the last few days, but I think both of us are more often than not in the excited mode. So yeah, there's just certain things when you're clearing out your house that you think, oh, I don't know if I want to get rid of that, and they're often really silly things. But anyway, I won't go on about that too much today because I didn't want this to be too long a vlog. So moving on from that, again, if you've watched me for a while, you'll know that I used to follow Slimming World. I lost 6.5 stone. Then I went on to calorie counting. Then I went on to intuitive eating. And I haven't put back on all the weight. However, I have started to put on a bit of weight. And I think there's various reasons. Mainly I don't stop eating. Christmas was one, being away. I want to say the stress of the house not selling. I'm an emotional eater, so you know, if anything's going wrong, then I eat. And this, you know, we waited a long time to get a buyer for our house, so I think all of those things haven't helped. I also had a back injury, which meant that I couldn't do as much exercise as I used to do. So I decided last week that I needed to do something, so I've stopped just eating intuitively, and I have gone back to tracking my calories using NutriCheck. I still eat intuitively and I'm still trying to eat as healthily as possible, but I just feel like at the moment I need some boundaries. So I have weighed myself this morning and I've stayed the same, which I'm quite happy about and not surprised, because before I started tracking my calories again, I was definitely putting on weight. I didn't weigh myself, but I literally couldn't do my jeans up. And there was a time when those jeans were actually quite loose on me. So I can feel that although I've stayed the same because I only weigh myself each month, I know I had put on some, so I think I have lost some. Does that make sense? I know what I'm talking about. I hope that makes sense. So I'm not disappointed. It's only a number on the scale anyway, and I feel a lot better. I feel less bloated. I'm going to probably put my jeans on this afternoon. That I've tried them this morning and I can do them up now. So it's all going in the right direction. I'm not going to start weighing myself every week because I don't think, for me, that's not a healthy thing to do. It's not good for me mentally, but I will do another weigh-in update next month. And I kept saying to myself I'd like to lose half a stone, but in all reality, with packing up the house, with moving, starting to apply for the visa, hopefully, could all happen within the next month. I think realistically I'm going to say that I'd like to lose as much as I possibly can, or to maintain. I do not want to put any on. And the other thing, I want to eat as healthily as possible. So those are my kind of aims for the next month. I think it's always good to reevaluate your weight loss aims, taking into account what else is going on in your life. Because when I lost all the weight with Slimming World, I was at a point where I could give that my full attention. And it does take your full attention. It takes energy. It takes, you know, enthusiasm. It takes planning. You have to be in the right headspace, in my opinion, to lose weight. So if there's other stuff going on in your life, give yourself a bit of a break. Be kind to yourself. And I'm not saying that I'm giving myself permission to eat whatever I want. Far from it. That's why I've started the tracking of the calories. And as well as the calories, I like the way that NutriCheck tells you how many like fruit and veg you've had, and it tells you your protein and all that kind of thing. So I'm focusing on that as well. And I think that's going to help me through this time, because I know what I'm like, and I could easily go completely off the rails and put 2 stone on, and I do not want that to happen. So yeah, that's my plan, and fingers crossed. So let me all know how you're getting on in the comments, whatever plan you're following. I've got some interesting videos hopefully this week to put up, and I will also do daily vlogs as well. I am working this week, but I'll do some daily vlogs, and I'll do some what I eat what I eat in a day, because again, I don't want to get too obsessed with that again. And yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.